Yesterday, I told you that I love con man stories because con man mentality is the complete opposite of good student mentality. And good student mentality is a total trap. In part one of the series, I told you the first way that con men are different from good students. Good students play the game, con men see the board. Today, I'm going to tell you the second way that con men and good students are different. Good students are brittle. They crumble at the first mistake. Con men expect things to go wrong. That's when they get super smart and super scrappy. So, Catch Me If You Can is one of my favorite movies. It's the story of an incredibly bold con man, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, who's being chased by a plotting but persistent FBI agent, played by Tom Hanks. There's a great scene in the movie where Carl, the FBI agent, finally catches up to Frank, the con man, and Carl shows up in Frank's hotel room to arrest him. Now, a good student would crumble at this point. They've screwed up, they got sloppy, they let this happen. Now it's time to accept the consequences and go to jail. Is that what Frank does? Nope. Frank gets smart and scrappy. He comes out of the bathroom. He happens to be in the bathroom when the FBI agent bursts into his hotel room. He comes out of the bathroom, super calm, dries his hands, shakes the FBI agent's hand, and he tells him, I'm a Secret Service agent. I've also been tracking and trying to chase this guy, Frank, this con man. And you know what? You just missed him. You're just a minute too late. Frank just got away. That's right. When confronted with the realization that he's majorly screwed up, Frank doesn't crumble. He doesn't beat himself up. He doesn't give up. Frank gets smarter, scrappier, and more playful than ever. And he does some of his best work when things are going wrong. Good students think that one mistake or one bad result means game over. If you're trying to build a new habit and you stumble a couple of times, game over. If you're trying to do a career pivot and you get a few rejections, game over. If you're trying to get into stand-up comedy and you have one awkward open mic night, game over. Con men know that it is never game over. If you're still alive and kicking, then there's always another way. If you're trying to build a new habit and you stumble a couple times, great, what are we adjusting for next time? If you're trying to do a career pivot and you get a few rejections, cool, who else do we need to talk to? If you're getting into stand-up comedy and you have a really awkward open mic night, okay, what jokes are we trying tomorrow? Now, if you're anything like me, you've been operating in good student mentality for a very long time. And con man mentality sounds way more fun and way more freeing, but how are you supposed to make the switch? You make the switch by updating your mental operating system. And how do you update your mental operating system? That's exactly what I'll teach you in my course and coaching program, Less Stress, More Flow. In my program, you'll learn the real root cause of being stressed or being in flow. And spoiler alert, it's not what's going on around you. It's the mental mode that your brain is going into. You'll learn how to identify exactly what mental mode your brain is currently in. You'll learn 7 concrete techniques for changing your mental mode, and you'll learn how to build the habit and build the playbook to embed that new mental mode into your day-to-day life. And you'll have me available on demand for coaching and problem solving every step of the way. Everything that you think and feel and do is a result of the mental operating system running in your head. And all mental operating systems, even completely healthy ones, have bugs. They have cognitive illusions, fallacies, biases, outdated stories, confirmation bias loops. They're all things that helped us at one point in time or another, but now they're keeping us stuck in emotions and actions and outcomes that we just don't like. Being able to debug your own mental operating system is a critical life skill that every person needs to know. And that's what I teach you in my course and coaching program. So join the waitlist today at the link above.